Hi everybody, it's Brad from the Otaku Paradise, back at it again with another video. That's right, it's Brad Hot Take, Episode 2. That's right, I'm naming it Episode 2 because by the time you see this, you'll probably see the premiere of a fairy tale video that I'm gonna release later in the week. This video will be showing up in your feed, both of them will, quite shortly. Now, let's get to today's topic, ReZero, starting life in another world. An anime that came out in 2016 and did not get a dub till around 2018-2019. I believe maybe even 2020. At least that's when the dub was promised. I am a fan of ReZero, let me just say that. I love ReZero. There's just some problems. Now give me a moment while I explain to you what those problems are. So, one of the problems I genuinely have with ReZero. Well, actually, what is ReZero? Let me talk about what ReZero is. ReZero, Starting Life in Another World, is a light novel series. I don't know who wrote it. We'll get to him though, because I have things to say about him. So yes. ReZero, Starting Life in Another World is a light novel series. Don't know who wrote it, but we'll talk about him. Like I said, the anime came out in 2016. There's a lot of light novels. Currently, I believe they're on Arc 9 or Arc 7 in the light novels. No, they're on Arc 10, I apologize. They're on Arc 10 in the light novels. So, the light novels, I don't have any problem with. In fact, the light novels, I do dare say, if you have vision, go and read the light novels. I cannot do that for I am blind. However, the current arc we're on, which is Arc 6, is not the best, and it's going to be the bone of contention in today's video. Along with some other tidbits about ReZero and why I kind of think Season 3 is really kind of mid. But also not. I'll explain. So let me explain, alright? So, here's my take on this. Again, it's a hot take. ReZero Season 3 is not as good as Season 1 and 2. Is it good? Yes. Is it a passable season? Yes, so far. However, here's my bone of contention with it. Studio White Fox takes too freaking long for Season 1 to Season 2 to Season 3. I didn't have to wait that long from Season 1 to Season 2, because Season 1 to Season 2 only took about 1 or 2 years to get dubbed. I could be misremembering that, but it didn't take that long to get dubbed for us. However, if you were a ReZero fan and you watched the sub, it was between 3 and 4 years, maybe even 5, before you got a Season 2 to come out. Season 1 and Season 2 were phenomenal. They cut corners, though, unfortunately. They cut corners and they take things out of the from the light novel. For example, there's characters that interact with each other in a certain way, and because of those characters and the way they interact, you would think, oh, that's weird. Why is he calling him that? If you're hearing in the dub or even reading in the sub, you'll see, like, oh, he calls him this certain word. Okay. Why does he do that? Oh, if you read in the light novels, actually, he actually does this because when he was a young warthog, he dropped a volcano in a ring in the ocean, did a magic serpent dance to have sex with a genie in a bottle while trying to whip out the sword from the One Piece. Exactly. Why do I have to read the light novel to get this? Why is his reaction not as extreme when we, the audience, find out about a thing that the character already knew about? Oh wait, you have to read the light novel. Yeah, that's a terrible model to have. I am somebody who has been blessed to have an ability to listen to a YouTube video that anybody really has access to. The fact that it exists is a blessing. Where they read the web novel for Arc 6. After this is done, after this season is done, I'm going to reread that web novel to see what all we missed. They put it in shorts, and if you can watch subs, you're fine. But for somebody like me, or somebody like the people I know, it's dub only. So we can't really get into those shorts. We shouldn't have to go and find ulterior means to this. Like, we shouldn't have to go and do this. Things should be a lot better. I don't like the model of ReZero, the anime. I just don't. I think it cut corners too much. The story is great. If they were to keep in a lot of the stuff that the anime cut out, not the media, not like, okay, they're going to, like small things you want to find out, right? Not super small things, but like for example, a character has to hold another character's hand in order to not have the character die because that character that cannot that must hold hands with him, words, actually has to do that for a specific reason. You don't know that if you don't read the anime or watch the light novels. You don't know that if you don't read the light novels or other things. The anime is very good though. I will say the anime is genuinely very good. I like ReZero a lot. However, if you're a pure light novel fan, I could see this being another annoyance for you. But everybody meet writing. The animation. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's great. It's got good animation. I remember season 1. It's got good animation. But bruh, no one's talking about the censorship. No one, and I mean no one, is talking about the censorship. And it's really sad because this anime, the story itself is really flipping good. It's just that because of censorship that the studio did and the appeal that they tried to make in the show for the audience is ridiculous. So let me explain. First, let me take a drink. That was a beautiful drink. So, let me explain the censorship in the show. So in ReZero, and in the West, and in other places that aren't as cultured as Japan, people have this weird mentality, and they believe that lolly equals CP. That is not the case at all. If lolly is illegal in your country or state, abide by your law and state rules. Whether you agree with it or not, that's up to you. But for me, it's not illegal because they're not real. So when season 3 get announced, everybody was excited. I was excited as well. And then I heard this. They removed the Lolly's original outfit, replaced it with a more covered up version, and gave Amelia, the titular female, no pun intended, a pair of giant tits! Did that sink in for you? Yes, this girl is an adult, and yet she grew somehow. And before you say, oh, maybe that was the new design. Okay, that's incorrect, though. The new design is not, that's not the new design, because you can cross-reference it with every single light novel version of the anime of this arc. No one's talking about it. Everybody just meet and ride the animation. And I get if you can see, that's a plus for you. It's a part of the experience. But for me as a blind person, I just think it's pointless. Yeah, I really do. The censorship is evil. The fact that they tried to appeal the fan because it was a global audience thing. They even said it was for the global audience. I'm not a fan of that. People go, wait, but you like women with big titties. Yeah, I do like women with big titties. But I also like non-art vandalism. Don't vandalize the art. Don't do that. And that's what they're doing, in my opinion. They're vandalizing the art. And ReZero as an art form is really, really good. It's actually very good. I haven't been supporting the anime I've been watching it, but I haven't been supporting it. And it's sad because season 3 has been really good. But that's not the only point of contention with ReZero. Maybe you're not a fan. Maybe you don't care about censorship. You're like, I just like ReZero, and ReZero is a good show. Okay, I can agree with that. That's fine. I don't agree with your leniency and lackadaisicalness towards censorship, but hey, you know what? At the end of the day, that's an opinion. However, are you gonna sit here and tell me, person, that you're willing to wait 4+ years to get a new season? Possibly. Season 1 came out in 2016. It has been 8 years. 8 years. 8 years. For 4 years apiece to get new ReZero content. That's wild. I don't want to be in my mid to late 40s because I cannot read a light novel. You can go out and read a light novel. You can do that. If you want to do that, that's fine. But for me personally, this is my hot take. I think the anime and the anime studio is bad for that. It's 4 years a season. The hype is going to die. And then you slap on the censorship. Plus it's only 8 episodes for one core. They're going to have it 16 episodes instead of the regular 24 episodes. Not only that is season 3 going to have that, but season 3 is also going to have season 3 also has 8 episodes a core, and you're making us wait 3 months in sub, or 2 months in, yeah, 2 or 3 months in sub, and 3 to 4 months in dub. Yeah. And when that cliffhanger is really bad, like it was in episode 8, that cliffhanger was awful. Why? Why should we have to wait? I get it. I'm being impatient. I understand. But the thing is, we can all agree, patience is something a lot of people don't have, and if you want your anime to flourish, 4 years for a new season is not going to help it. I think it's really dumb what they did to Amelia. I think it's really dumb what they did to Liliana. Censorship is evil, whether you're vandalizing the art or whether you're covering up a lolly. It's still censorship. It's wrong. And no one's talking about this. No one's talking about it at all. People like Chibi Reviews are like, ReZero's the greatest thing! They didn't censor anything! They censored the gore. Yeah. Or they didn't censor the gore. From what I heard, maybe they did censor the gore, but I don't know. I don't know if they censored the gore. I didn't hear anybody talking about that. I don't think they did, though. Somebody in the comments section could correct me on that. But yeah, they didn't censor the gore. And if they did censor the gore. I will be right and wrong at the same time at all times. But don't think this is just a hate campaign against ReZero. Like I said, I truly do enjoy ReZero. I go out of my way to look for any form of audio light novel or web novel content that I can get my hands on because the mystery of ReZero is so beautiful and so long, and the world of ReZero is so grand and so vast. It's a beautiful art piece that ReZero is. Season 3, though, ain't it. Season 1 was fantastic. Season 2 was really good too. Season 3, it's being brought down by the schedule. And then sooner or later, we're not going to care about ReZero. Because the anime, which more people consume the anime in my opinion than the light novels, it's going to die off in popularity. And sooner or later, no one's going to watch it. And if you're a fan of that show, don't do that. Watch the show. Give it the support, but don't support censorship if you choose to. Read the light novels. They're not censored at all. I don't know if there's any other points I should have covered. I'm doing this freeform for the most part for this ReZero one. The Fairy Tail one, I hope you guys enjoy as well. This is a new series that I've been doing. This is the first 3 episodes, and I want to see how much traction it gets. ReZero is not as good as Season 1 or 2. ReZero has the ability to be a 10 out of 10 show, for me personally, but it doesn't because of the stupid practices that the business takes, the censorship that it goes through, the fact that it takes multiple years to get one season out. What in the hell is on my... Alright. Oh! Okay. That makes sense. So guys, let me know. Do you agree with what I have to say? Do you don't agree with what I have to say? And the real question is, who's Rim? Who is Rim? Because she hasn't been there the whole time! The whole time. Alright guys, I think that's everything covering the whole show. Or the whole thing, the whole thought process behind my hot take on this one. I hope you guys like it. Probably not as good as the first two, or the last two, or how many I have up by the time you hear this. But I hope you like, share, and subscribe to this. And whether it be morning, evening, afternoon, or day when you watch this video, however you may, wherever you stay, I hope you have a blessed one. I'm Brad from the Otaku Paradise, looking for his controller. Trying to find out where his controller is. There's the controller.
Easy! Too easy!
Till next time, guys. Hope you have peace, and peace.